What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. The Colts are on a winning streak and have a winning record. Powers here, and yep, we are 3-2-1. Blast off. That's a terrible joke, I know, but I mean it's there. I had to make it. But yeah, if you watched the game yesterday, the Indianapolis Colts defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars in spectacular fashion. It was an absolutely incredible game. It was really awesome to see. The offense actually played like an NFL offense. The defense kind of struggled, but Jacksonville always plays us tough, so I wasn't surprised, but we got a much-needed win, and it was great to see. So let's go ahead and get into the recap. So the game started off with the Colts doing nothing because they got the ball first again. Big surprise to everyone. And then Jacksonville got it, ran it down our throats. Just ridiculous how much they were able to run the ball. They ran it time and time again, and then they finished it off with a 1-yard rushing touchdown by Trevor Lawrence to make the score 7-0. But the Colts were able to answer a little bit after that with a field goal to make the score 7-3. But then almost immediately, Jacksonville scored again by getting a 60-yard rushing touchdown with their third-string running back to make the score 14-3. And at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, this game's over. But our offense didn't give up. We got the ball, drove right down the field. Matt Ryan made some nice plays on that drive and then finished off with a nice touchdown pass to Paris Campbell, who made a phenomenal effort to get in the end zone to make the score 14-10. And then the Colts got the ball back right before halftime. And they drove down and they kicked a field goal to make the score 14-13. And then that's how the half ended. And then right after that, at the start of the second half, Jacksonville drove right down the field like it was nothing. And then Trevor Lawrence finished it off with a rushing touchdown to make the score 21-13. But then the Colts answered right back with a touchdown of their own to make the score 21-19. It was Deion Jackson getting in the end zone. We failed the 2-point conversion, so the score remained 21-19. On Jacksonville's ensuing possession, they drove down once again. The Colts got it to 4th and 1, and then our defense got a huge stop on 4th and 1 to give the offense the ball right back. And then it went into the fourth with the Colts driving, and then Matt Ryan finished it off with a touchdown pass to Jelani Woods, who's been a touchdown machine this year, making the score 26-21. But then Jacksonville got the ball with 12 minutes in the fourth, and they took 10 minutes off the clock, going 18 plays, and scoring a touchdown to a wide-open Christian Kirk. They went for two, didn't get it. That made the score 27-26 with about 2 minutes left, but put the ball in Matty Ice's hands with a chance to win the game. That's a mistake, and he made them regret that decision because he drove us down the field, got us into field goal range, and then it got to 3rd down and 13, and it looked like we were probably just going to try to run the ball to set up the field goal a lot better. But then Frank Reich, who has one good play call every 5 games, used it right here. Matt Ryan lines up in shotgun on 3rd and 13 with 23 seconds left. He snaps it, and he throws it deep to Alec, who makes the catch and gets in for the touchdown. And I lost my shit when that happened. That was incredible. I will never forget how I felt in that moment. That was incredible. Then that made the score 32-27. Then we went for 2 and got it with Phillip Lindsay, making the score 34-27 with 17 seconds left in the game. The Jags got the ball. They tried to do the lateral drill. It didn't work out. And the Colts got the victory 34-27. And we finally saw the offense we all expected to see at the beginning of the season. This was hands down the best the offense has played all year. Just hands down. and everyone's just blaming it on Jacksonville having a terrible defense. That's the same defense that shut us out in week 2. So, it really doesn't make it. I don't really think that's what it was. I think the offense just finally clicked, and that's we've just seen that under Frank Reich coach teams. We have slow starts because we have a new quarterback every year, and then we get it together. The only year we didn't have a slow start was the year we had Jacoby Brissett, and we fell apart in that season. So I'd rather have a slow start and a strong finish, personally. But I was really happy with the offense. The defense didn't play that well, but I'm not going to take anything away from Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, he's a good quarterback. I don't care what anyone says. He's good. It's just the Jags are still a year away from being that top-tier team that everyone thinks they can be. They're not there yet, but they've shown flashes that they got a bright future. They're going to be a problem in the division for years to come. But I'm just happy that the offense played well. I think a big part to the defense's struggles was the fact that Kwity Paye and Shaq Leonard were both out. Kwity Paye is a big part to stopping the run, and he wasn't in there, and it showed. Like, it was just bad. We couldn't stop the run. We were the 4th-ranked rush defense in the NFL and let them have over 200 yards rushing. We didn't even let Derrick Henry do that, but Jacksonville did that. But that's just because of the injuries. I think Kwity Paye being out once again didn't help at all. I'm just saying, once the defense gets healthy, I think that we're going to be dangerous. And the offense, that was the offense we've been waiting on all year. I think that this is the turnaround the Colts have been waiting on. The offense finally clicked. Matt Ryan had a day. He passed Dan Marino for 7th all-time in passing yards. And he had a franchise record, 42 completions on 58 pass attempts, and he didn't get sacked once. We made an O-line change again, and that O-line that we had playing out there yesterday needs to be the O-line that plays for the rest of the year. Because that was the best the O-line looked. The offense just finally clicked. Michael Pittman was getting open all game, and that's why I wore his jersey. I mean, it's the lucky jersey, I'm telling you. He got open, and it's finally good to see our receivers starting to get open. Reggie Wayne's starting to coach him up pretty well. And the offense is just starting to click. I mean, if you're throwing 58 times, completing 42 of those, and having over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns with no turnovers and not getting sacked once, that's a recipe for success. And the Colts had a lot of success, and that is exactly what we've been waiting on. The defense, if the defense could play, like, they can't have another game like that, though. The defense had been carrying the offense for like the entire season, though, so to see the offense carry the defense was a nice change of pace. And once again, not to take anything away from Jacksonville, y'all had us for sure. Y'all gave us everything you had, and we gave you everything we had. It was a must-win game for each team, so that's why it was as close as it was. Both teams wanted it, and at the end of the day, we just wanted it more. And it was plain and simple. Alec Pierce is him. I'm very glad we drafted him. He had a slow start to the season, but when your first career touchdown comes in a clutch moment like that, that says a lot about you. I mean, Matt Ryan delivered a great pass. He was clutch as hell, too, but Alec Pierce got the separation from Shaquille Griffin and made the catch when it mattered the most. He beat him and got open on a 3rd and 13 on a pass that no one thought was going to be thrown. Just incredible. And I'm just saying, out of all the games we've won this year, they've involved Matt Ryan making plays. So that's just all I got to say. I think the Colts are about to turn it around, and we play Tennessee next week. That's a must-win for us, too. If we beat Tennessee, we're first in the division. We're tied for first right now, as crazy as that sounds. The season we've had, we're tied for first. If the offense could play like that every week, and the defense, once they get healthy, the Colts are going to be a tough team to beat, and that's all I know. Just once we get all of our people back, once we get healthy, we're going to be dangerous. I just know that. But yeah, we play Tennessee next week in Tennessee. It's a big game. It's a must-win for us. Because if we lose that game, we probably lose any chance we have at winning the division. So we got to go into Tennessee and beat them. They've beaten us 4 straight times, so we're overdue for a victory against Tennessee. So that's a big game, and hopefully the Colts get a win because, like I said, it's a must-win. But with that, thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and follow everything in the description. See you guys next time. Bye.